Welcome back to Just a Bit Offside. I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
This is our first NHL show. It's playoff time. Things are exciting. Lots of OT games. So we kind of recap what's going on right now and preview tonight and tomorrow's game. We are in Canada, so we're very hyped about the Oilers, the Leafs, the Jets. So first off, let's talk about last night's games.
Okay.
So we had the New York Islanders at the Carolina Hurricanes, and New York won 3-2. So they have now, Carolina's leading that series 3-2. So they have now extended it to a game 6, which will be in New York on Friday.
Gotcha.
That series doesn't have a lot of juice for me. I don't really feel either team, but
Yeah, no one's really talking about that series.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right, but yeah.
I mean, if Carolina wins it out, I mean, it's not a franchise that people. I mean, they did play well this season, but
yeah, I think Carolina's supposed to win it, but whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see. Nobody cares.
So Islanders extended it to a game 6. Also last night, the Minnesota Wild at the Dallas Stars. The Stars shut them out 4-0.
Right.
That was a big win. Dallas leads that series now 3-2. They also have a game 6 Friday in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that one could go 7.
It's another series that I'm not really paying too much attention to.
Yeah, not a lot of juice.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
Now, a series a lot of people are talking about is the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers.
Yes. Yeah.
And that one's been back and forth. Like, I remember the Kings stealing game 1 in Edmonton. Like, it was just, there's a lot going on.
Right.
So, this time, Oilers won 6-3. This was in Edmonton.
Gotcha.
The Oilers now lead 3-2 with a pivotal game 6 actually on Saturday, but back in LA.
Gotcha.
This one could go 7.
This could easily go 7.
Yeah.
It shouldn't because Edmonton was supposed to sweep them.
Yeah.
But the way it's going, it could easily go 7.
Yeah, Kings are playing well. So that one's a very interesting one to watch. So we'll keep our eye on that. That's what happened last night. So tonight's games, there are 2 games. The Florida Panthers are at Boston Bruins at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's over.
It's over. I mean, Bruins are up 3-1 in this series. Hats off to the Florida Panthers. I didn't think you'd win a game.
Yeah. No, it's in Boston.
Congratulations.
It's done. You got one game. Don't worry about it. It's a good game.
That's a good game. That's a good win.
It's a good win, you know, but get your golf clubs going and, just make plans.
Book a tea time.
Get some fertilizer, work on the lawn. You're going home. Don't feel bad about it.
Florida, hats off to you. Opening round series against the team now. The Boston Bruins had the highest winning total of any team in the NHL in the regular season.
I think they had 12 losses.
History, 12 losses. Yeah.
Something like that. Like stupid
An
numbers.
insane record-breaking amount of wins. They are a monster right now. So, you know what? It wasn't a sweep. I think the Florida Panthers can, even though they're definitely going to lose this series, take that as a, we did it. We didn't get swept.
All right.
Take it like that.
Whatever.
So that's tonight.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Also, the Seattle Kraken play tonight. They're at the Colorado Avalanche at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That series actually tied 2-2.
That's insane. The Kraken are a wild card team.
They should not be doing this well against a team like the Avalanche, but they are.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just nuts. Avalanche should have swept them. You know. And by the way, the team's called the Kraken. Really? That was the only name we could come up with for this expansion team.
They actually they voted on it and everything.
I mean, it's better than the Pelicans in New Orleans. But I mean, come on, the Kraken, really? All right, whatever.
Well, if the Kraken can do it,
if the Kraken can, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Anything can happen. It's playoffs.
Now, tonight's game is in Colorado, so I could see it going that way. But then, can the Kraken win a game 6 at home to force a game 7? It's interesting. It's a cool series. I always like underdogs, especially when it comes to NHL playoffs. So I'm kind of rooting for the Kraken a bit.
I don't even know what to say if the Kraken advance because I crap on them all the time.
Yeah,
I'll feel really bad. Well, it'd be nice. You'll see. I don't know. Okay, all right.
An underdog story is something nice.
All right, fine, whatever.
So those are tonight. Who do you think is going to take each game? Let's predict these games. I think Boston. That's a clear.
Boston's
that's
taking
easy.
Boston. They're not even going to play their starting lineup. They're just going to.
No.
They're putting in all rookies and just their backup goalie.
Also, I heard the Zamboni driver might get 3 minutes.
Yeah, Boston's taking this game. They're like, we already gave them one game. What are we doing here? Like, seriously, guys, let's go.
We should have been resting.
Yeah.
But Seattle's interesting.
Yeah, Seattle. And now that I kind of want to see the Kraken do it now, you know? So
can they win tonight and then win the series back home, or is Colorado going to win tonight? It's a very up in the air. The series is very
I don't know. I don't know how good Colorado is at home, but I think they're a 1 seed, aren't they?
Colorado is heavily.
Yeah, I think they're a 1 seed. Anyways, I think Colorado's going to take it.
Okay.
I'm going with the favorites.
All right.
I'm not taking any wild
I actually
cards.
do think Colorado will win as well, but I think the Kraken might win one at home to force a Game 7. We'll see how that plays out.
Don't mess with the Kraken.
Now, Thursday's games are very interesting. Mostly, again, we're Canadian, so and we're actually from Winnipeg originally, but we live in Ontario, 2 hours north of Toronto, so Leafs are huge here.
Right.
So both these series are amazing. So Thursday's games have a lot of juice. First, we're going to start. We'll leave the Leafs for last because there's a lot to dive in on. But the New York Rangers on Thursday taking on the Devils. Now, the Devils were the better team, but the Rangers are playing really well.
I like this series. This
is tied 2-2.
This is an entertaining series for sure. Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. It'll be Devils at home on Thursday. So prediction one, I could see this one going 7 as well. The Devils should win, especially at home based on their record. But
I kind of like the Rangers.
The Rangers are cool, man.
I like the Rangers, man. The Rangers are cool.
Team.
I'm going with the Rangers.
Now, again, we're from Winnipeg, so Winnipeg Jets lost a heartbreaker on Monday.
And they lost on Saturday in double overtime.
Yeah. So this series, after they stole game 1, we were like, holy, can the Jets really take on the Vegas Golden Knights?
Yeah.
And then, there was a double OT game, a loss. It was a heartbreaker loss. It just Golden Knights killed it in the third period on Monday.
Yeah.
And they're up 3-1. This is in Vegas now on Thursday. As much as it pains me as a Winnipegger, it pains me to say this, but if this game's in Vegas, this is over. I would love to see the Jets pull this off.
They can do it.
You think they're going to do it?
It's coming back to the peg, baby.
Forcing a white out?
They're forcing a game 6.
6?
They're forcing a game 6.
Okay.
I got faith.
All right, let's see that. Now, for the last matchup, Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are up 3-1. Now, we should preface this. So this game is on Thursday, and it's in Toronto.
Yeah, we know. All greater... Like, I'm not even lying.
The GTA?
All of the GTA, all of Greater Toronto is shutting down at 3 o'clock. Actual banks in centralized Toronto didn't even open today, right? They are literally, it is useless down there.
Gotcha.
It is just like the Leafs are playing tonight.
Yeah.
It's an elimination game against Tampa.
Yeah.
Everybody's done work at 3 o'clock. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone's
taking off early tomorrow.
I don't even know how the subways are going to operate.
Yeah. TTC
might shut down. Everybody's off work. I don't know what's going on.
So this game is at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. Leafs up 3-1. Now, the only reason they are up 3-1, this could be the TSN turning point, was because on Monday, they were down 4-1.
I know.
In Tampa, down 4-1 in the third period. They tie it up, force OT, and win in OT. That's crazy on the road.
Leafs are playing great. I mean, it's awesome to see.
I feel like they're finishing strong.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're starting strong, but they finish games.
It's good for Ontario. We need it.
We need it.
It was a long winter.
Because the last time, the last time the Leafs won a playoff series, what year was it? Not won a Stanley Cup. I mean, just won one single playoff series.
It was a few years after the Great Depression. I I'd say late 40s, early 50s.
It was 2004. It's been almost 20 years since they won a first-round playoff series.
I remember that series.
And it was versus the Ottawa Senators.
Yeah.
2004 is the last time the Leafs won a playoff series. So we are one game away.
Yeah.
No jinxies, but we're one game away from winning a playoff series in 19 years.
Yeah.
So they can do it on Thursday. Now, the last time the Leafs won a Stanley Cup, they won 13 in their illustrious history.
Yeah.
But not one since 1967. Here are a list of things that have happened since the last time the Leafs have won a cup.
Asphalt.
What? I think maybe they invented asphalt since then. Watergate scandal. The Berlin Wall coming down. The first Atari home gaming system.
Okay. All right.
The invention of the iPhone.
Gotcha.
Or a cell phone in general.
Okay. Cars with seatbelts.
That's a good one. Every single Steven Spielberg movie ever made.
The moon landing.
Exactly. There's so much has been even the progression of going from a VCR to DVD to Blu-ray to digital download. All those things happened after the Leafs won the last cup.
Seems about right. You can just keep going. So
there's so much more we could do. But
here's what nobody's talking about is that what we get to look forward to when the Leafs do win the series, knock on wood they do, they get to play Boston.
I was going to bring that up.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, is it one of those things where, okay, we got the monkey off our back, we won a playoff series, it'd been 19 years, but we're up against the team that broke the regular season record NHL for wins. Is that still a win of a season to actually get to the playoffs and win a playoff series, even though you may lose to Boston?
Well, I mean, whatever.
It's something.
We're putting the cart ahead of the horse, as they say, because we still got to get through Tampa. Tampa's still good. So, but I mean, you get to Boston, hey, whatever, anything could happen, right?
Anything can happen.
But I mean, it's playoffs, man. You want to win it all. If they get past Boston, it's over.
They could win it.
They're winning it. They're taking it.
Because the rest of that conference, I don't think is much of a challenge. Like if you can get past Boston, I think you're riding that to the Stanley Cup, and then you would have to play obviously the best team in the other conference. But
if Toronto wins the Stanley Cup,
the city will implode.
It will be. They will have to just fly in cops. Yeah. Like literally, enough. Like it's gonna be like they're gonna torch the city. You know,
it's
in a good way, not a good way, not a bad way,
in a celebration
way.
But honestly, it's an amazing thing. It's a great time, and anything can happen. Even the Florida Panthers beat the Boston Bruins in one game, so it's possible. The Leafs are better than the Panthers, so it is very doable. The first thing first, though, you're right. Take care of business. TCB.
They got it tonight. They're at home.
Tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Thursday.
Tomorrow night, they're at home. They'll take care of it.
At home, they should finish it out, and then it'll be the Boston Bruins. So that's appreciate you guys tuning in. It's a bit of a recap and prediction for this week's NHL games that we're most excited about. Who do you think are going to win the games that we talked about? Put it in the comments. For this show, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow Just a Bit Offside on Instagram for more bonus content. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.